Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to the Late Show here at App Stupid. Right now, I know y'all used to me dropping in the morning. However, when things get busy, I still get active. Let's get active. It's the Late Show. Drop the music. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Shout out to everybody rocking with the App Stupid posse. App Stupid, app like you got some sense. Smash the like button. We appreciate it when you go ahead and subscribe because it helps the channel and goes a long way. Busy Saturday night. It's just been a busy night for me here in YouTube land. So it's one of them content dumps. It's a busy night. Shout out to us. Yo, crazy night. We got a couple of stories want to drop. Jayden Daniels from the Washington Commanders. Is he special? We'll go through that thing and chop it up. And of the rookies of the NFL and this NFL class in the can't miss category, I think his went under the radar. But he had a hell of a game. Let's not go ahead and bury that. Then Tua Tagovailoa, should he do something else? Should he do something else? And this story is one of those compassionate stories that comes, be it just how you feel as a father. Because Tua Tagovailoa is a couple of years older than my oldest son. And if I was set to watch that, I don't know how I would feel. We'll get into that. Also, we've watched the Bills offense grind to a halt. And I'm still not sold on Buffalo. I'm not sold on Buffalo. Even though Buffalo beat a team they could always beat, everybody's jumping up and down and pounding their chest and talking about, look at us. I'm like, look, bro, the investments that we put in to looking at this. And if you think 20 throws or 24 throws, 23 throws max for a guy you telling me he's an elite quarterback, no. That's not going to beat the Baltimores of the world. That's not going to beat the Kansas Cities of the world. You're not going to beat the 49ers. Look, let that go. And you got to be asking some questions. When you don't have a receiver that had over 80 yards in that game. Again, what's going on? Then we'll wrap it up with the toilet bowl. The toilet bowl, that's for the two worst teams to play and get some primetime coverage in the NFL, knowing no one should be watching that. And that was hosted by the Cincinnati Bungles versus the New England Tightwads. Why, that thing was awful. Those stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yeah, Subway, eat fresh, refresh. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Subway. Subway, eat fresh, refresh. Not going to go ahead and hold you. We're not going to bury the lead. Just going to get right after it. Jayden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. Is he special? Now, I know the Commanders, they got killed by the Bucs 37-20. I know the Commanders, only put up 7 points in the first half. But is he special? Now, honestly, you got to say he is special. And if you watch that game, it was like it was him versus Tampa. No help, no problem. 17 of 24 through the air for 184 yards. Then he led the running back room with 16 touches, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He averaged 5 yards a carry. Is he special? The guy was doing his best Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor impersonation of Lamar Jackson in that game. And I think if he could have threw himself the ball, he would have. He is special. Of all of the rookies that had their debut, his was the most impressive. And you just right now, what we're witnessing, it is cool to witness. Washington had 22 first downs. For Washington, that's huge. And it's the start of rebuilding that franchise into something. He's the only draft pick that showed he was actually pro ready. And I know people want to, oh, Caleb Williams was the number one, blah, 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 blah. If Chicago's offense doesn't get figured out pretty fast, Eberflus is going to get fired. Because they spent a lot of money to draft Caleb Williams. And so far, he doesn't look like he's worth it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. Kyler Murray, jealous of Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, that thing. I'm just like, wow. And here it is. Daniels is showing off. My goodness. And going back and looking at this, saying, okay, you had a good game versus Tampa. I know it's not the NFL's number one defense. I know it's not really a division game in the NFC East, but he did look damn good playing. He was everything everybody wanted Richardson to be in Indianapolis. But he's not injury prone. He's just a baller. Give me a quick 20 on a rap album we're promoting this month. This is your boy Big Vern. Drop the spot. I know you ain't gonna believe this, but we got another rap album we're promoting this month. LL Cool J, The Force, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My favorites on the album is Spirit of Cyrus, Saturday Night Special, Black Code Suite, Passion, and The Vow. Many more. LL Cool J, The Force, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to James Todd. He's playing no games. He's playing no games. He'll still be out here. People got to understand, LL Cool J debuted in 85. Well, 85 to everybody in the country with I'm Bad. And then he's still out here doing it in 2024. And how he lyrically doesn't make it on anybody's top 10 lyricists, of all time, which everybody's top 10 is different, depending on what year you fell in love with hip hop and rap music. But for those of us who have been here from the beginning, James Todd is playing no games. Shout out to L. Salute. So when we last left off, we were talking about Jayden Daniels having the best showing of all of the rookies in his rookie class and pretty much doing his damn thing out in Washington. 8 times they were placed in a third down situation and they only converted 2 of those. That's bad. Not gonna hold you. That is bad. Yeah, not gonna lie about that. You can't put lipstick on the pig in that. Y'all have to go ahead and convert those third downs because you can't leave your defense out on the field for the entire game and think that the defense is gonna hold up. Those guys get tired. This isn't Xbox. Now, I still have to maintain some credibility here. Can't have you out here like, oh man, why is it good for these people and not good for that person? And blah, blah, blah. Again, you got to go ahead and be real about this. Now, he's got no offensive line. They allowed him to get beat up and sacked in that game. The bright spot for them is no fumbles or interceptions, and that's a good start. And it really is, because anytime you have a quarterback, when you snap the ball, there's somebody, either a defensive end or a linebacker, chasing you out of the pocket, and now you're out there running for your life. You have to think very fast, and you got to think fast on your feet. And I think he's really good at thinking fast on his feet and improvising when plays break down. You have to. You got to see the game a different way. You have to see the game a different way. And I think where I lean towards the NFL conventional wisdom. Throw analytics out the window. Throw the analytics out the window. If I've got a quarterback coming from college, I need a college coordinator in my organization. Someone who has knowledge of the system that he ran, so I can go ahead and dial up plays that he recognizes. Because the speed of the NFL is different. The speed of the NFL is different. And if you're going to say this is my franchise QB, I then have to turn around and find someone who knows that system, someone who can run that system, and someone who can actually help him get to the next level. Because the more successful he is, the more successful the coaching is, the more fans show up, you start to get it. It's a chain reaction. So your investment just can't be, oh, we're going to pay him and then we're going to get the carousel of failed coaches in his corner and somehow it will work out. Chan Gailey made a living running quarterbacks into the ground. And I don't know why you still won't do anything fresh with X's and O's guys who are really X's and O's, prepared, young, and can get after it. We just have this good old boy network where we just keep on, like I said, rotating the losers in and out of franchises. Yep. Not a good thing. And also pivoting from there, the bonehead plays, 7 penalties for 51 yards. That can happen, especially when you're doing as much as Jayden Daniels is doing on that end. If you're getting false starts or if you're getting illegal motions and blocking and shifts and people not lined up correctly, sometimes you're just like, what the hell? If I'm Jayden, I'm looking at him like, come on, bro. It's already we already overplaying down here. And I'm overextending myself. The least you can do is not jump off sides. Help me out. Help me help you. They need to play smarter than that. Now, it's a complete momentum killer on top of that. But going into that fourth quarter, it was 23-14. They were still in striking distance. With him doing all of what he was doing, they were in striking distance. They had a few stops and held their own and gave it all away in the fourth quarter. Sometimes that happens. This is football. Football, game of momentum. And momentum was with the Bucs. But if you were watching that game and you were like, the Commanders? With no help and no weaponry against the Todd Bowles defense, Jayden Daniels is special. He is special. Now, all of Washington's shortcomings, that's not on him. But it's early right now. And off the rip, he's leading the rookies right now for Rookie of the Year. And that's just in my estimation. So, am I a prisoner of the moment? I could be. Not saying that I always am. But the good people of Washington, let me know, do I got it wrong? Is Jayden Daniels the goods, or is Tampa really not that good? It's your boy Big Vern. I'll be back.